Welcome back to another episode of the Scran Line. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how to make some Oreo or cookies and cream macarons. Yes, I've made these on this channel before, but I don't think that the way I made them the first time was great. So I'm remaking them and making them way better in my opinion. You can tell me at the end of the video if you think this was better than the first time that I made them. Before we get stuck into today's video, the only way for YouTube to let people know how much you enjoyed watching this video is to hit the like button. I know you guys are going to enjoy this video before you start watching it, so hit it now and then let's get stuck into it. Let's begin by adding some almond meal and powdered sugar into a large food processor. We're going to pulse these together just to help them mix. The other thing that this does is it helps break down any large pieces of almonds in the almond meal so that your macarons come out nice and smooth. Once you've got that done, you're going to pour that mixture into a sift and run it through the sift into a large mixing bowl. Once you've got that done, you want to pop your first batch of egg whites into that mixture. Some people are a little bit confused about the egg whites in this recipe. There are two batches of egg whites in this recipe. One is used for the almond mixture, which is what we're doing right now, and the other is used to make the meringue. Once you've mixed all of the almond mixture and egg whites together and it's formed a paste, cover it with some plastic wrap, set it aside. Let's move on to making our syrup. To make the syrup, it's really easy. Add some water and sugar into a small saucepan. Bring it to a gentle boil. Now for this recipe, guys, we're going to need a candy thermometer. You can grab these online. I don't know in the current climate if you can actually go to a store and get it. Probably wouldn't recommend doing that because you're meant to be home. So you can just buy it online. Once you reach 115 degrees Celsius with your syrup, you want to add your second batch of egg whites into the bowl of a stand mixer. If you don't have a stand mixer, you can use a hand mixer instead. It's going to take a little bit more elbow grease, but that's fine. We all need to work out now that we're home, so we're all overeating, okay? Including me. Anyway, so you're going to use a whisk attachment if you're using a stand mixer and whisk it up on medium speed. Get it nice and frothy, and once your syrup reaches 118 degrees Celsius, you're going to very slowly guys, add that very hot syrup into your egg whites while the mixer is on high speed. Once you've got that hot syrup in there, you are going to keep mixing for a couple more minutes and then you're going to add some vanilla extract. Keep mixing for a couple more minutes, maybe about another 5 minutes, and your meringue mixture will go nice and thick and glossy. If you can turn the bowl upside down, and I know it can be risky, but if it's nice and thick and where it needs to be, it won't pour out. If it pours out, I don't know what to tell you. Start again. Okay, so you're gonna add a spatula full of that meringue into your almond mixture from earlier on. Now, I decided halfway through this recipe that I wanted to make these chocolate macarons, and I should have added the cocoa powder in with the dry ingredients, the almond meal and powdered sugar, but I'm gonna add it in now. Not ideal, but that's what's happening. So we're gonna mix that until everything is really well combined. Mixing is the most important stage when it comes to making macarons. Once you've got it nice and mixed properly, add the rest of your meringue mixture into the bowl. And this is the part where you want to be careful. The way I like to mix my macaron batter is by going around the bowl with the spatula, then through the middle. And what that helps do is, it helps deflate the mixture, and that's what you want. You're basically making the mixture a little bit runnier, but you don't want to make it too runny. So once you hit the right consistency, you want to stop mixing. That right consistency is what I call the ribbon stage. It's where once you've mixed and you think you're getting to that point, the mixture falls off the spatula in kind of a ribbon and then disappears into the rest of the mixture after about 10 seconds. That's the perfect time to stop mixing. If you keep mixing beyond that, it gets runnier, and then there's no saving that batter. You need to start everything again. You're gonna add your batter into a piping bag fitted with a medium round tip. Pipe your macaron batter onto a baking tray lined with either a silicone baking mat or baking paper, it's up to you. Pipe them 3 centimeters in width, and then you're going to sprinkle some crushed Oreos on top. Let these dry for about 30 minutes. If you can touch them with your finger and it's not sticky to the touch, then you're ready to bake. Bake for 10 minutes, let them cool down completely before you take them off the tray. Pop them onto a cooling rack, and we're gonna drizzle these with some white chocolate. I've just melted some white chocolate in the microwave. I've added it to a piping bag because I want to be extra fancy. You don't have to add it to a piping bag. You can just use like a fork or a knife to like drizzle it on. Then we're gonna sprinkle these with some more crushed Oreos, set them aside to set completely. We're gonna be filling these macarons with some cookies and cream frosting, which I think is absolutely delicious. I'm going to be adding some crushed Oreos, mix it until it's really well combined, add it to a piping bag, frost half of the macarons, sandwich it with the other half of the macarons, and you're done. So let me know, do you think that my old cookies and cream macarons were better than these, or these were better than my old ones? I think these ones are better. Let me know in the comments down below. Both recipes are on my website. And make sure you hit the like button, because if you enjoyed this video, the only way to let other people know that you enjoyed it so that they can enjoy it is by hitting the like button. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I really appreciate it. I hope you're all staying safe. I'll see you all on the next episode of the Scran Line.